King Kong Palm. Thank you guys for all the love. Today we're going to be talking about windmills in Sansao.
Like this.
Yes.
It's not the windmills that we have to attack. Like in the tulips part. What is that? It's Denmark.
Denmark?
Or Danish.
I don't know.
Something.
I like the way Danish
IKEA.
tastes though. I don't like the way IKEA tastes. So one of the things about windmills is there's a lot of information about windmills, but there's a lot of misconceptions about windmills in Sansao. So I want to clear that up. I want us to clear that up.
Yes. Yes.
So you know, there's so many types of blocks when you're talking about. If you don't know what we're talking about when we say windmills, we're really talking about blocks. Right?
Windmills is essential to your sansao. Without windmills, you might as well block with your face, which I've seen many people do.
We call that getting hit. Because we're going to get into some really cool stuff here that shows you, because some people like I block and their hand goes up and they don't get hit and they do a series of techniques, but in Sansao, it gets so much deeper. So we're not going to go as deep as we can because we'll be here all night. But we will give you a few things that will help you in your training. Okay, so we're going to talk about the mechanics. We're going to keep this as simple as we can. Think in the realm of pushing and pulling, right? So right now we're going to talk about pushing, right? So I'm going to use our lovely model here. So he's going to use the muscles of the tricep and the chest, because those are your pushing muscles, right? So when you're blocking, right, and you want to use that tricep extension, you want to use also like your chest muscles as well, right? When you're pulling, you're doing your back and your bicep muscles. So when you're talking about proper structure and mechanics, also you have to have a good base, because that's where your power is going to come from. So when you're talking about specific muscle groups, think of it as simple terms: chest, tricep, back, bicep, right? So one group is for pushing, one group is for pulling.
All right. Now, this is the fun stuff. So, Kung Fu is notorious for romanticizing everything, but really, we call it jungle style.
Not to get confused with the Jungle Brothers or Jungle Love on Worst Day of the Time.
Come on, baby. Anyways.
Wait, did we just age ourselves? No. Okay, we're good.
We categorize a lot of these blocking from crane, dragon, tiger, leopard, snake, mantis, blah 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 blah. You know, hamster. The first thing we're gonna do, dragon blocks. Big circles, very powerful, and just waylays your opponent.
All right, so I love the dragon block. When we work on dragon, it really is powerful, but we do have to be careful because we can't get a lot of control. So let me get
Bunny fighter.
Bunny fighter. We also call him Mr. Las Vegas.
Oh, Mr. Las Vegas.
So if Nick throws me a right, my motion, boom, my motion is going here. So some people also will talk about this in the hammer fist concept. When we're talking about blocking, if I'm going wham, now everything is moving next, right? So everything is, once again, nothing's wasted. We do that motion, we're running right into the next one. And that's what I love about the
super
dragon.
powerful.
Yes. All right, the next block we're going to do is crane, okay? So what I love about crane is redirecting. And remember, it's still controlling your opponent. So it's up to you.
Crane blocks is a lot of fun. It's Tai Chi does it a lot, and it's a lot of redirection. So it's not as powerful what Sifugas was doing with the dragon, but it's a lot of big motions. Like so, it's always not as strong as dragon, but it uses a lot more motion in trying to get out of the way. So as we go here, that's crane. Those are cranes. So it's really big. Another one where it rolls. Okay. Like so. As it goes through in here. Again, notice how I offset his center of gravity. Very, very crucial for crane. Right. So I'm sorry, I totally forgot. That's a crane wing. This is called a gooseneck or crane neck. So I'll punch the left. So here. So what I do is here. These are those things that we do. Remember? Up, down, up, down, up, down. Now people, when you punch, people do this. It's not gonna do crap. Right? It needs to, from here, it needs to, comes through. right? Okay.
Once again, see the same thing he was talking about. See how he changed the angle? See how he dropped this weight? So it's not just blocking like he was saying. It was dropping the weight on an angle which affects his balance.
Right. So make sure, like what Sifuga said, you drop and you use that circle and motion. And as you get better in the art, your circle gets smaller and smaller. So you have your crane wing, crane this, blah, 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 crane, sweet and sour crane,
Barbecue crane,
twice cooked crane,
Mushu crane,
bubblegum crane. Next zoo jungle animal is called the tiger blocking. Tiger blocking are fast and furious.
Yes.
I saw number 3 of that.
So I like the tiger blocking. When we use tiger blocking, we really focus on, and I would tell people to get a good tiger, maybe you can pick up small children by the head.
Yeah.
Or heavyweights. Heavyweights probably is better.
Heavyweight, fat kids?
No. You want to grab like 45-pound dumbbells.
Well, we're in America. There's lots of fat kids.
If he throws a punt, now I'm here. Now my body is structured. And this is the position that we use for tiger. Take your hand, just kind of roll into the power. And then what I want you to do is when your partner throws a punt, just hit him. It feels like you're hitting him with a 2x4. I love that. It's a powerful motion. So when I'm going here, I'm moving in, and you're just attacking, like just ripping. And so, and you even make a face. I like the face part. That's my favorite part of it. Okay, so the next one is leopard. In the village, we call it panther. But Sifu Ron is going to talk. What I love about leopard is they appear, they disappear. It's very fast. It's almost like very quick tapping, but you're in on them.
Leopard blocking is quick and it rolls. So if it punches, it goes 1, 2, 3, like so. So in full motion, it's like so. It does that. It comes through, and even if that punch is not there, what I would like you to do is do that, right? Fake out. So what I want to do is, okay, he's gonna attack me. He's gonna attack me. So I go here. I'm already got him. So if somebody fakes you, keep going, but just get out to the 45.
I like
if
that.
you know what that means. One thing about leopard fighting, leopard blocks, is it goes through and it pulls, so you don't have to reach that person. If that person's right here, reach that, it just kind of grabs and pulls in. Right. Another one from here, it's like so. Sometimes called butterfly blocks. So it goes like so. Here, here, here. So one more time. That's also leopard blocking. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is called the snake. So, snake blocking off the seat.
Okay. Is
I'm
that Muppet?
really
Is that
bad- I'm
Muppet?
really bad at Muppet.
Okay, so snake blocking, I like snake blocking. So let's talk about the structure. So this is the head of the snake, right? And this is the belly. When you bring the hand down like this, the muscle here, the belly, some people call it the belly. From the physiological standpoint, this is called the brachioradialis. When you're blocking, it becomes harder, okay? So you want to get a chance to do that on both. So I'm gonna have Nick throw me a left and right. And what I like about snake, there's a few different things. See how I'm right here? They're very close, and then I can attack. Now, that's just one version of the snake concept, right? Like he says, it's very soft. The other one, if he throws me a strike here, now I'm in. I can coil around him and get in there. And I can do it from the upper body. I won't get to the ground because then it'd take me forever to get up and time for all that. But what I like about the snake is the snake, once again, takes you right into the motion. And if I want to do you use the mouth as well?
Sometimes.
Yeah. So, but when we're talking about blocking, I'm just gonna have you throw this punch here, Nick. When I go here, there I am right there. One of the things I like about the snake, one of the things that we emphasize here is, in a sensao block, is utilizing the elbow in the motion. So when he throws, here, especially for close quarter, if I bring my elbow out like this, then he could slide down my arm and punch me. And then I have a problem with that. For the advanced people later, we'll show you the anaconda. When I climb them, they can just eat them from the top to the bottom and then spit them out.
You don't spit them out though.
Oh.
You're supposed to, they would eat them and you would be sleeping for 3 months.
Ah!
Because
my
you're
problem.
digesting Nick.
Yeah. And this is all mulch.
Okay, on to the next one.
Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the next one, mantis. And I know nothing about mantis It's all
Bug.
yours.
Bug. Okay, one thing about mantis is they're basically catch blocks, right? So as you do the mantis, a lot of people, they do this and then they go here. Don't do that, right? So what we're gonna do is, let's go slow. We're not gonna block and touch at the same time. It's one at a time. And when you block, you're gonna go across, like you could hit this eye, and then it latches on like a mantis. And then very, very important, do not pull it in. You pull it down to your hip, okay? So as you do that, so that's mantis. You don't use your thumb, by the way.
All right. So there's other styles. There's so many styles. I love the methods and the principles of Sensao because it really can help almost any style of Kung Fu.
Any style. Any style.
Okay, here's one for you. Drunken style.
Drunken style.
I got one for you.
Yeah.
I don't even drink. Okay, once again, like I said, unless I'm in Las Vegas. But what about actually drinking and doing Sensao? What do you think about that?
That'll be easy for us because I think we're both cheap dates.
Yeah, because if I don't drink it, I'll sniff the alcohol and be ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, if I smell tequila, I go, but give me rum, I'll drink it all night. Maybe. Okay, two.
So if you think there's an alcohol that Master Ron should be drinking, you let us know.
This is drunken blocking. Come here. Come here. So drunken blocking comes along with the same motion as this, but it's turned like so. So it becomes more of a shield. And instead of, it hits like so, and it hits like so. It comes out like so. So if he punches, that's what I'm doing. Same thing. Boy, boom. And then I go here. And then
What's up, guys? This is Luis, the SOV, son of the village. If you guys like what you see, like Head Con Palm, make sure you hit the subscribe and hit the bell.
I'm going to teach you something. I'm going to show you how to throw the chi ball. A lot of people don't know how to do this. I went deep into the mountain of Mount Wudong to learn this. Gotta smile.